DagogetaTv. This is where hip hop lives. I'm your host, Diggin D, Mr. Everywhere, you never there. I'm in my hometown, Brooklyn. Y'all know I rep Queens all day, but it's definitely Brooklyn all day. I'm here with Eddie Kaine. What's good, my guy? It's King.
Yes, sir. No, man. Thanks for having me, bro.
No doubt, no doubt. So this is a fairly new show that I started. This is a Diggin Wit Deme, but artist edition, you know. So instead of having vinyl collectors show 5 pieces, I have an actual artist that has their own vinyl, which I think is dope, you know what I'm saying? Especially has been picked up. Well, I got some, I'm getting educated because I thought it was new, but my guy told me niggas been doing it. And we're going to start with one of your pieces from one of your albums. This is the album I kind of first heard from you. Yeah. Wonderful World of Kaino right here. This cover is crazy. Yeah. So this is your first vinyl right here? Or?
Second.
Second?
Yeah, second vinyl. Second.
So what was the process making you want to transition to, first of all, hard copies? You know, a lot of people aren't doing hard copies, but you went to the vinyl. So I know this is the second one, but what made you start with the process?
All right, so where I'm at, you know what I mean, working with the underground artists that I work with and in the circle that I'm in, it's like the vinyls is like really that thing.
It's the wave now.
It's the wave.
Oh, what's the wave?
If you have the opportunity to get a vinyl situation, then you know what I mean? You basically kind of like one of them ones, you know what I'm saying? So
okay, yeah, I do want to speak to that. Like, it's not just, they're not just handing it out, right? Like,
oh no, you know what I'm saying? You definitely gotta, you know what I mean, put your work in it. As far as I'm concerned, you gotta be one of the chosen ones and just wait until, you know, they see.
Yeah, because there's a lot of acts out here and everybody ain't got vinyl.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, once I got the opportunity to be able to make a vinyl, then, you know, I definitely wanted to make sure I get some beautiful art to go with it. Because this is not just your CD here, you know what I'm saying? You get to see your art for real. So
yeah, let's start with that. So the title, Wonderful World of Kaino, the cover is crazy. So did you have input on this? Did you get suggestions? Yeah. Let's start with let's see with the artist.
Craig Dyer out in the UK. You already know, man.
See,
that's my guy.
Guys everywhere, overseas and everything.
Yeah, for sure. That's my guy, and he's
Is this your first collaboration? Or?
This is our first collaboration, and this is all me. You know what I'm saying? This was all me. First of all, when I came up with the Wonderful World of Kaino idea,
point out the stuff.
I appreciate it.
Got a few joints right here.
Yeah, when I came up with the Wonderful World of Kaino idea, I just automatically saw that, like with the whole Willy Wonka thing, you know what I'm saying? And this whole cover got a meaning to it. At this point in my life, at this particular point in my life, I was going through a lot. And
what year is this release again? What is it, 2019, 2020?
No, this was 2021. Let me see. 2022. Oh, wow. But me prepping it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Lead up to that. Yeah.
So going through this, when I look at this project, I just see exactly what you see in the eyes. Like, this was definitely me at the time. You know what I'm saying? This was, I explained to him that I wanted in the piece everything from the cops with the gun. You know what I'm saying? To the hate being disguised as love, which that is right here. Okay. To the mushrooms, which is a whole nother story, and the bongs, and then temptation, the woman here. This is just everything that as a young black up and coming artist, you know what I mean, young up and coming male, right? Yeah, black male, especially in NYC. You know what I mean? In NYC, this is what I was going through. You know what I'm saying? From the hate disguised as love to the cops, to the the drug. Just a lot. I was just going through a lot in this time, and I just felt so like gone. But I managed to put a beautiful piece together, and I had the idea, and I hit him, and I told him, and I explained intricately everything that I wanted on this.
Okay, so you detailed it. That's probably why it came out. That's probably why it came out like that.
Bro, to the T, and he made that happen for me. So, shout out to Craig Dyer in the UK. When I see this, I just really see a time where I was looking to find myself, but still managed to make a beautiful piece of art. And
word. And
trying through the pen.
And the title is fitting with the cover.
Yeah, for sure, man. That was bringing people to my world, for real, man. I was gonna bring you to my world for a second. If you listen to that project from beginning to end, man, that was me at that time.
So let's talk about some of the producers that you had on there.
Yeah.
You got
I got Attic Stein, Bam Beats, Hobgoblin. Who else I got on there? J.R. Swift.
Yeah. Are these people that you've at this time had you already collaborated with them, or some of them is first time on this project?
Yeah, some of them first time. Like Bam Beats. Salute the Band Beats, Ghetto Stars. That's one of that joint ring crazy when I performed that joint off this album. When I performed that, people love that shit. I met him, you know what I mean, at a show and all that. A lot of that is just built off genuine, you know what I mean, relationships. Shout out to J.R. Swift, Hobgoblin, definitely Slide Beats. These are all people that I got genuine relationships with. I might have probably did some music on their behalf for them before, but these is just dudes that if I'm gonna make an album where, you know, I'm picking different production, I'm gonna always go to these guys.
Okay. Right, part of like the home team type of vibe.
Yeah. You know, well, shout out to Wavy the God, Standout, you know what I'm saying? Salute Don Carrera. Though that's my home team, but you know, you always gotta have your people that you like, yo, what's up? What you got for me? What you got new? You know what I'm saying?
Change it up a little bit.
Oh yeah. So salute to them, man, and thank y'all for your contribution on the album, man. Beat to it also for the Imperial joint.
Okay.
Sure.
Oh yeah, that was my shit too.
Yeah, Imperial. That was another joint that the people love, man. Shout out to Beat to it. He's overseas as well. Word.
Okay, you got a few features too here. We got of course, Rem. You know, we got Rem on deck. We got Nims. That was my shit right there too.
Bing bong.
Bias 89 and Frankie Smacks.
Yeah.
Definitely that good amount of features. So what was the song on here that you would say came out exactly how you wanted it to?
Probably a song with me, Rem, and Frankie Smacks.
Okay. That's Triple Threat.
Triple Threat. Yeah. Produced by Hobgoblin. That was the only feature joint that I actually did with the artist in the studio. So that's why. Okay. That's why I could say that joint, you know what I mean? That came out exactly how I wanted. I wanted to make that a joint where you could bump it and you hear bars, dope punchlines and metaphors, but at the same time, you end up partying so hard that you forget that it's one of those type of songs. It's just, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I got a little melodic on the hook. I gotta do
your hook game, I meant to mention that before. Your hook game is on point. That is vital. A lot of people overlook that shit, man. Your hook game is on point. Yeah, man. I gotta do what I gotta do, man. I grew up listening to Anita Baker, Al Green, just stuff my mom was playing. So, you know, I always go that. And then I always gravitated to artists like say like a Max B, like an artist that's not afraid to show them. Valley. You feel me? Like, salute the Bigger Valley, man. You know what I mean? Artists that's not afraid to show their range, man. And that always made me, you know what I mean, fearless as far as getting in the mic and not being afraid to sing, whether it sound good or not. My shit gonna click. Nah, it works, man. It works.
I appreciate it, bro.
And doo-wop was my shit too. Also, I want
salute to Pro Dillinger, man. Umbrella. Oh my gosh, you already know.
So you said what was the one you said they go crazy for when you perform?
Ghetto Stars.
Is that your favorite one to perform? What would you say is one you like to perform the most on this?
Ghetto Stars. Ghetto Stars, for real. Cause like with that joint alone, I wanted to make a statement for the streets, like type shit, you know what I'm saying? And let them know, like at the end of the day, like we in this music game, but you know what I mean, we really had to cover ground. I come from an era where we had to cover ground and make a name where we are first.
Gotta make it
before we could talk our shit on the track. So I was just going crazy, letting them know, man, it's really a ghetto star for real, you know what I'm saying?
So with that being said, how do you feel about this album? Do you think it helped you level up? You think it helped you expose you to a wider fan base, put you on some people's radar? Yeah. Me personally, I feel like it did, and let me explain. When you do projects with one producer, when you do one producer projects, a lot of people, you know, gravitate towards what you put together with that producer and the chemistry that y'all share together. You know what I'm saying? But when you do a project with all different production, that's basically, in my eyes, and like what I think is your best way to just showcase you over anybody's beats. So okay, I got you.
So once I did this, I feel like that cult following basically started growing, that tight-knit lock to where people understood, all right, so the Eddie Kaine that we're going to get is always going to be the Eddie Kaine that we're going to get, no matter,
regardless.
You know what I'm saying? So that one definitely helped me, and it helped solidify, like, yo, this is what I'm about, you know, you're going to get versatility on every project, no matter who bang the beats out, you know?
And I guess it makes sense because this is kind of what put me on to you. This is right here, World of Kaino, Wonderful World of Kaino. Yeah. It's kind of where well, this is definitely the first full project I heard from you. The first full project, I heard a couple of guest features, and it was definitely like, oh, this guy's official. Eddie from the city, Eddie from Brooklyn, and then been tapped in ever since. So salute to Eddie Kaine. Wonderful World of Kaino. My bad. You gotta salute the artist one more time.
Yeah, Craig Dyer, man.
Salute to Craig.
Over the UK.
Make sure y'all tap in. Diggin Wit Deme, Artist Edition. Wonderful World of Kaino.
Yes, sir. You already know.